Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of In the Dirt right here on YouTube. My name is Tim Baltz. Glad you could join us on this week's program. Again, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, like we talk about each and every week, we got some great sponsors that help make this show possible here in 2024. First of all, we got to thank the good folks at Dow's Climate Care, Alexandria Home Hardware, Draper Doors, and Rito Acres Campground. Well, again, the season is winding down, but still a lot of big races took place this past weekend. We have all that and more in this week's program. Stick around. You're watching In the Dirt.
Don Van Dusen here. Are you ready for this summer's record-breaking heat? We at Dow's Climate Care will make sure your home is ready. Get a precision tune-up on your air conditioner for only $59.99. Yes, $59.99. We will ensure you stay cool all summer long. Dow's Climate Care services all makes and models of air conditioners. Call now for your appointment and you get a real person on the phone. The professionals at Dow's will take care of you 365 days a year. Call 801-902-7475 or go to dowsclimatecare.com or Google Dow's Climate Care.
Rito Acres is the place to be.
It's not too early to book your RV camping for this year at Rito Acres Campground in the heart of the Thousand Islands. Only 7 minutes from historic downtown Kingston, where there's so much to do and see, including Fort Henry, Kingston Penitentiary, a tour of the Thousand Islands, and Canada's first capital. 136 acres of outdoor adventure with hiking, biking, swimming, fishing, and so much more. Make Rito Acres your camping destination this year. Better book now. We fill up fast. Visit ritoacres.com or call 613-546-2711.
Rito Acres is the place to be. Come on out, you'll see a gated community.
Well, we're back here on In the Dirt, ladies and gentlemen, right here on YouTube. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, like we talked about, a lot of big races happened this past weekend, so let's get right down to it, shall we? First of all, I want to talk about one of the big races that happened this weekend over at the Fonda Speedway, a 3-day show there. They had the Underdog 33 on Thursday night. It was Max McLaughlin picking up the win over Danny Barron and Mike Troushold. AJ Greco was the limited sportsman feature winner. In the street stock class, it was Jason Samrov. On Friday night, they had the pro stock division in action. Veteran Kenny Gates picked up another win there this year. Jay Ingersoll was a 4-cylinder winner. Then on Saturday, it was the big one, 200 laps for the big block modifieds, $53,000 to win, and it went to Matt Shepard yet again at the Fonda Speedway over Jack Lehner and Mark Johnson. Peyton Talbot won the sportsman portion of that program over Blaine Klinger and Stephen Gray. Over to the Airborne Speedway Thursday night, 358 modified feature win to Mike Mahaney over there at Airborne over George Foley and Tanner Simmons. Twin bill for the sportsman division, they had twin 20s. Bo Reeves got the first one with Donovan Lucier picking up another win at Airborne on Thursday night. Sean Duquette won the Renegade class and Jeremiah King picked up the mini stock feature go. Over to the Ransomville Speedway, big block, small block shootout for the modified division, and Chad Brockman was the winner over Ryan Susi and Eric Rudolph. Noah Pangrazio won the novice sportsman feature. The regular sportsman feature went to Derek Wagner, and Shane Wolf collected the street stock checkered flag. Over to the Outlaw Speedway on Friday night, Tyler Seary collected the big block modified win over Danny Johnson and Tommy Collins. Matt Brewer won the sportsman feature. Willie Easling was the winner in 4-cylinder. The USAC sprints were in town, and Briggs Danner collected the checkered flag there. Mohawk International Raceway on Saturday night, it was Tim Fuller collecting the 358 modified win over Chris Raby and Preston Forbes. Chris Raby went on to collect the 2024 track championship. Shane Pecor picked up the sportsman checkered flag. Pro stocks, it was Denny Govro. Mini stock feature win to Emily Massey, her first ever Mohawk win. And Keith Pelkey won the limited sportsman class. The Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club was on hand. 50s and 60s win went to Greg Hale, while the 70s and 80s class went to Randy Gaudette. Track champions, as we mentioned, Chris Raby got the 358 modified championship. Tristan Lattiser, his first ever sportsman track championship. Dakota Sharp won the pro stock title over there, and in the mini stocks, it was CJ LaVere. Over to the Autodrome Granby on Friday night. They had a twin bill there. It was the Rebel Weekend on Friday and Saturday. Friday night, Steve Bernier collected the 358 modified win over Felix Waugh and Sam Charlin. Alexander Salval won the Sportsman Featured Go. Sport Compact went to Dominic Blay. The Midget STR division went to Jan Bussier. Autodrome Granby on Saturday for the second straight night. It was Felix Waugh collecting the 358 modified win over Donovan Lucier and David A. Bear. Donovan Lucier came back just a little while later and collected the Sportsman checkered flag. Jocelyn Waugh was the Pro Stock winner. Jacob Nadeau won the Future Sportsman event, and Ton Lafleur won the Mod Light Feature Go. Over to the Albany Saratoga Speedway on Friday night. Peter Britton collected the checkered flag there in the big block event over Neil Stratton and Jesse Mueller. Chris Crane Jr. won the Sportsman feature. Veteran Rob Yetman back in victory lane in Pro Stocks. Nick Brundage won the Limited Sportsman class, and it was Al Relier in Street Stock. Over to the Woodhall Raceway again, one of those tracks we haven't covered all season on the In the Dirt program, but we got him here in this one. It was Brady Fultz collecting the checkered flag there over Brian Doolittle and Donnie Lawson. Caden Lawson won the Sportsman feature event. The Rush late models went to Brett Marlett. Over to the Penn Can Speedway, they had the CRSA sprint cars over there, and Billy Van Inwigen collected the checkered flag there. Jared Green was the Sportsman feature winner. The 600cc mod feature event went to Nate DeProlo, and the factory stocks went to Tommy Groover. Limited Sportsman went to Trevor Houghton. Over on Saturday night at Penn Can, it was the King of the Can over there for the big block modifieds, and Danny Tyler was the feature winner. Grant Hilfiger won the Sportsman feature. 600cc mod event went to Chuck Lemire. The four-cylinder feature event went to Colin Mills. The IMCA modified Sean Lias Memorial went to Brad Delameter. And of course, over to the New Egypt Speedway on Saturday night, it was veteran Jimmy Horton collecting the big block modified feature win. Ryan Godown collected another track championship. Mike Toth won the Sportsman feature. John Carpenter was your street stock winner. Land of Legends, they had the Gerald Hares Memorial feature event over there. The Dirt Car Sportsman Series was in town, and Richard Murtaugh collected his second straight series win over Gavin Isley and Zach Sabaka. Big block modified feature went to Matt Williamson, the track champion this year, over Eric Rudolph and Darren Smith. They had a makeup Sportsman feature event that was held over from August 24th, and Nick Root collected the 25-lapper there. Over to the Grandview Speedway on Saturday night, a report there, 358 modified win to veteran Craig Von Doren over Jeff Strunk and Dwayne Howard. Over to the Devil's Bowl Speedway in Vermont on Saturday night, they had a big block, small block shootout over there for the modifieds. It was veteran Ronnie Johnson collecting the feature win. Troy Audette won the Sportsman feature go. The Limited Sportsman went to Tyler Travis. Aiden Benor won the Novice Sportsman feature event. Raymond Hansen was the mini sprint winner. Mini stock feature to Jeremy Brownell and Rob Steele, another win in the Crown Vic division. Over to the Bridgeport Speedway, we had a late arrival there. It was the modified feature go going to Dylan Stoyer over at Bridgeport. Bear Ridge Speedway in Vermont on Saturday night, the Dirt Car Sportsman feature win went to Tad Kingsbury over Max Dolliver and Jeremy Hunton. The Coupe division went to Todd Buchwald, Kenny Miller Sr. in the late model class. Timothy Blake won the Stocker feature. Tim Morrill was the Ridge Runner feature winner, and the Sprint Cars of New England were on hand, and Matt Tanner collected the feature win. Ohsweken Speedway, they had the Northern Sprint Car Nationals there this past weekend. Thursday nights, they had a big one for the Thunder Stocks, and it was Ryan Beagle collecting the win over Dave Bailey and Ron Loggy. They had the Dirt Car Sportsman in attendance as well that night. Cody McPherson collected another win over Scott Wood and Billy Bleach. Friday night, the Ohsweken Speedway had the Northern Crate Nationals for the Crate Sprint Cars. It was Brent Bigelow collecting the win over Matt Billings and Brett Stratford. They had a twin bill for the 360 Sprint Cars. It was Nick Sheridan and Joe Trinka sharing victory lane. Dave Bailey won another Thunderstock feature event, and Jason Tolton won the mini stock feature go. On Saturday night, it was the big one. It was the Northern Sprint Nationals for the 360 Sprint Cars, and Ryan Turner collected the feature win over Nick Sheridan and Josh Hansen. Another feature event win for Brent Bigelow in the Crate Sprint Cars over Brett Stratford and Josh Byrne Jr. Brockville Speedway, they had a special Enduro on Sunday. The Annual Monster Enduro took place. The ladies event went to Tracy Mullen. SUV truck division went to Sam Titley. The men's 4-cylinder class went to Max Berry, and the 100-lap 6- and 8-cylinder feature go went to veteran Brad Tyon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up all the racing results we have for you on this week's program. Stick around. We have a few big events that are coming up that you're not going to want to miss out on. Come right back. You're watching In the Dirt.
Alexandria Home Hardware is your home and garden headquarters. Come in for all our fall deals, both inside and outside your home, your office, or your new building project. We've got lumber, and right now it's at the lowest price in a long time. Be sure to check our Home Hardware Savings Flyer every week for price saving specials. Come into our garden center and see the huge selection of fall deals. Our friendly staff is here to assist you for all your shopping at Alexandria Home Hardware. Don't forget you can shop 24 hours a day online at Home Hardware.
Draper Doors is your garage door and retractable screen experts. For sales, service, and installation of garage doors, electric door openers, retractable screens, or custom doors, it's Draper Doors. Draper Doors offers 24-hour service at 613-544-2269. If you're replacing your garage door of any size, call for a quote today at 613-544-2269. Remember, call Draper Doors if you can't get it up.
Well, we're back here on In the Dirt. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We really do appreciate that support. Well, as we talked about, we got a lot of big events that are coming up on the schedule this coming weekend, so let's check out what's going on. The Malta Massive Weekend is where it's all happening. The Albany-Saratoga Speedway, September 20th and the 21st. All four of the Dirt Car Series are going to be in action. Dirt Car 358 Modified and the Dirt Car Sportsman Series will highlight the Friday night portion of the Massive Weekend. Saturday, it's the Super Dirt Car Series taking center stage along with the Dirt Car Pro Stock Series. The Empire Super Sprints, they're back in action this weekend. They'll be at the Outlaw Speedway on Friday, September the 20th. Those of you interested in the Southern Ontario Sprint Car Series, they get back into action at the Southern Ontario Motor Speedway on September the 28th. And just looking down the road, the Brighton Speedway will have the annual Apple Fest weekend, which features the Dirt Car 358 Modified and Dirt Car Sportsman, plus an action-packed weekend of racing. Head to BrightonSpeedway.com to get all your tickets there. Well, as we talked about, that is all the racing action that we have here on our program this week. And again, we got to thank some of our great sponsors that help make this show possible here in 2024. First of all, I want to thank the good folks at Dow's Climate Care, Alexandria Home Hardware, Draper Doors, and Rideau Acres Campground. Well, that wraps up our program here on In the Dirt. Join us next week. We'll have all that exciting racing action and more next time. Have a good weekend, everybody. You've been watching In the Dirt.